guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, it's another exciting video. I know I say that every time, but maybe I'm just an excitable person. So, Iconic London got in touch with me a little while ago and they told me that they were bringing out a new product and if I wanted to work with them on it, and I said, let's see the product, show me the product, and then we'll talk. I don't know if you guys watch my vlogs, but I recently wore a brow product all day. So I put it on in the morning, I went to my personal training session, which is an hour long, and I sweat a lot. And I was doing loads of stuff that day. At night time, it hadn't moved at all. So I got back in touch with them and I was like, oh my God, I love this product. I'm gonna show you it. And you're going to think it's crazy because it is. It looks like one of those gimmicks, but you don't understand. It's amazing, right? So it comes like this. Here's the little box. It says Iconic on it. You open it up and it comes like this. So you can see there's like a little, I don't know, like a little kind of folded over like lid. And then there's a little brush. So I'll show you the brush. It's like this. So it's got a little angle brush here, a little mini spoolie here, and it folds just like this. So you can put it in the case. I personally don't use little brushes like this when they come with product just because I like what I use and I'm used to it. But you can see it's got a mirror in there, and then when you open this up, you see it's in kind of two parts. So there's a kind of warmer side and there's a darker side. So you can mix your tones. This is the shade Deep. It's called the Sculpt and Boost Eyebrow Cushion. I'm so excited to show you it. It's probably the easiest, quickest, most defined eyebrow I can get without carving them out. So I've done my whole makeup already. I've had this makeup on all day. I did it really early this morning, and then I sat down to film this video. Here's the cushion. I'm going to put my nail in it so you can see how juicy it is. It's proper pigmented. I'll show you my finger as well. Like, what? It's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to show you how I created my eyebrows using this product. So I'm going to grab my usual brow brush and I'm just going to run my spoolie through. So this is my natural brow with no product in it at all. This is just what they look like. I am really lucky, I've been growing them out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them in the way I've been doing it. So obviously this comes in two parts. Honestly, I just go in here and in here. So I just get a little bit of both colours, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a line down the front of my brow. Now I like to bring my brows quite far down here because it makes my arch look higher. So this product is really liquidy, which makes it sound like it would be difficult to use, but it's the total opposite. It means that as soon as you apply it, you get a little bit of time to move it around. It's not too pigmented that you can make a total mess, but it's pigmented enough that you can obviously see it. So the shade that I'm using is the shade Deep, just because I have quite dark roots, so I want that to match. And I'm just building up the lower part of my brow, and then I'm using my brush on its side just to get a kind of slight fade. And then I'm going to use the spoolie just to brush it up so you can see already you're starting to get more depth. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to start sketching out the arch. And again, I'm just going to use my spoolie to brush through. Now I'm going to go through the brow and the tail just to make it a nice solid colour. And I'm just filling in the bulk of my eyebrow. I like to elongate my brow just slightly, just to give it more length. And then what you can do is once you've got your shape, you can start to overdraw your brows slightly. So just like you would overdraw your lips, you can kind of bring your arch up a little bit higher. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my arch slightly darker. And I'm just going to bring this dark colour a little bit further down, right to where my brow starts. Now I'm just going to tidy up my arch underneath. What you can do, and what it's probably intended, if you use the dark colour to create the stencil of the brow and then fill in using the warm, that kind of creates that nice 3D. I like just mixing the two colours together because I do have quite a lot of hair. I don't really need the kind of 3D look, so that is the difference in my eyebrows. You can see that this one obviously is a lot more natural, totally fine if that's your look, but I prefer a kind of more solid, structured brow. I think that this brow is giving my eye more lift, and I just think it looks a little bit more dramatic, which suits me just fine. Now I've zoomed out, you can kind of see that this brow does look obviously a lot more structured. I absolutely love the way that this product looks. So the way that it goes on, I'll show you on my hand. So the way the product goes on is like wet, you can see. And I remember when I first got the PR package, the first thing I did was open it up, and then I did this. I put it on the back of my hand to see what the formula was like. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I thought it was quite weird. And then I put it on. Obviously that's pretty light. You can go back in with the dark and go back over it. But what I did was I waited for it to dry, which is gonna take a little while. But you get some playtime with it, definitely. And then I waited for it to dry, and I remember I just ran my fingers over it like this really, really hard, and it didn't move at all. So the next day, that's when I did my brows. I had no makeup on that day apart from mascara and eyebrows. So when I had no foundation on and stuff like that, I still really liked the look of it. I went and I did my whole day. I really put the product to the test. I'm sure it was week number 23. It was last week, so it was week number 23 in the vlogs if you want to go and check that out. I put it to the test, I wore the brows all day, I went to the gym, everything, and they did not move at all. I couldn't believe it. All day they looked great. Mandy, my trainer, said they looked great as well. She was like, oh my god, your eyebrows look incredible. I was like, I know. Yeah, I put it to the test, and then that's when I got back in touch with Iconic London, and I was like, yes, that brow product's insane. So good. And it is funny because it is a total... It's one of the things, it's going to go viral on Instagram because it's weird, right? It's a weird package, but it's great. This is my new fave brow thing. I have been wearing it every single day since I got it, and I get excited about doing my eyebrows because I know they're going to end up like this. Also, I should mention, when you first initially take that off, it comes with one of these little things on top, so you won't get a dried out one basically. But when you're using it, you need to make sure to shut this and then shut this so it doesn't dry up. But I'll show you the difference between deep and medium. This is deep here, and then that's medium above it. So you can see there is kind of a slight difference in tone. If I do this, you can see that it's made up the same way, dark on one colour and then a bit lighter on the other side. It's quite nice as well because one colour is ashy and the other one is warm. So you can kind of custom blend to your own hair type. There is one more colour and it's light, and I don't have it because I got really excited about this brow product. I knew that I would never use the light colour, so I gave it away. I gave it to a friend. So I don't have that to show you, but there's tons of images online of it. It will go on sale on the Iconic website on the 1st, which is Wednesday, the day after Halloween. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do this eyebrow, and I'm going to do it on camera a little bit further away so you can definitely see everything, and I'm just going to speed it up just so you can see how easy it is to create a perfect brow with this product. No, I think that literally took me like a minute, which is good for eyebrows, don't lie. So that, you guys, is both my eyebrows finished. I absolutely love it. I'm not flipping get it. So that is my tutorial and review on the new Sculpt and Boost eyebrow cushion. Once Iconic reached out and asked me to work with them on this, as soon as I tried it, I was so excited because obviously, you guys, I would never recommend anything that I do not like, so that is why I like to try these things out before I agree to work with anybody. And as soon as I tried it out, I was so excited to show you guys. When I was just applying my second brow, another thing that I kind of realised I like about the product is the fact that it's a liquid, so you don't get any crazy build-up in your brow hairs. I remember there's some kind of pomades and gels that I use that make my brows really chunky, and sometimes the product gets clogged up in my brow hairs and things like that. You do not get that with this product. The product itself is vegan friendly, and like I said, it will be available from the 1st of November. So I hope you guys liked my little review on this product. I was really excited to show you, and other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye!